hello everyone, welcome to another tune of the week. I'm coming to you from a slightly different setting this week. I'm in Vero Beach, Florida for the Mike Block String Camp. I'm looking forward to an amazing week of fiddling. But before I get started with that, I'm going to teach you a new tune. So this is an old-time tune called Folding Down the Sheets. If you look up this tune, you'll find a lot of different versions that all sound a good bit different from each other. The version I'm going to be teaching you today, I got from Claire Milliner and Walt Coker. They repeat the B part so it comes out square. Some of the versions of this tune you might find to be crooked. And but it's a great tune, really short, not too hard to learn. I think you're going to enjoy playing it. So let's get down to it. One thing that is going to be very helpful in learning this tune is if you can keep track of and know your chord shapes throughout all of this. We're in the key of D. So the primary chords that we're going to be outlining are our D chord, our A chord, and once or twice our G chord, okay? And as we go along, I'll kind of point out where those are, but I almost think that this tune is more kind of a stacking of chord shapes than it is an actual melody itself. So if you can keep track of what chord you're outlining at one time, it's going to be very helpful as we go. So we're going to be starting on our E string, on our third finger A. And these first two notes are pickups. Okay, A, G. So we have a little scale motion in the pickup, and then that's immediately going to outline an D arpeggio. Okay, so A, G, F sharp, D. Then that all is D major, but then we're going to immediately go to A major, E, C sharp, alternating. Okay, so listen to that together. Okay, D scale, D arpeggio, A arpeggio. All right, try that with me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then after that, we go into a bigger D arpeggio. Okay, so what happened there is I skipped one note of the D arpeggio. I went from the high D down to F sharp, and then I do a full D arpeggio. Okay, D, F sharp, D, F sharp, A, D. All right, listen to that all together. All right, and you notice throughout all these eighth notes, we have a bit of a swing on them, right? Instead of ba 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 ba, we have ba ba da ba. Yeah? Okay. So let's try that all together. 1, 2, 3. A, D. All right. Now, next phrase starts with G major arpeggio. So we're gonna have first finger B on our A string. Third finger G on our D string, and we're just going to go back between those two notes. This is really helpful if you can keep both fingers on the string, keep the B down, keep the G down, and then just alternate between them. Okay, so we have. All right, just a few more notes for the A part. Now we go to a D arpeggio. We're just not going to go all the way up to the high D. Okay, D, F sharp, A, back to F sharp. Then we're going to jump down and hold a long A, and then end on D. All right, and that's all the notes of the A part. So let me play that for you slowly, then we'll try it together. A, D, G, D, long A, D. Yeah? Try that with me, with a repeat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A, D, G, D, long A, D. Again. Excellent. All right, so those are all your notes for the A part. So let's go into the B part now. The B part, we're going to start on our E string, and we're going to outline our A7 chord, okay? So if you're not familiar with your A7 chord, that stacks another third on top of your A chord. So your A chord would be your A string, C sharp, E, and if we add another third on top of that, we get a G, and that makes our A7 chord. So we're going to outline that a little bit at the beginning of the B part. So we're going to start with the open E. Okay, so A, F sharp, G, F, G, F. All right, try that with me. Ready, go. Again, ready, go. All right, now this next part, we have a little bit of finger tricks going on here, okay? So, all right, so what are we doing there? We have the A, F, G, F, G, F, back to E, down to C sharp, because we're outlining A major, back to E, and then we're going to do a little walk up of the A major scale. So we're going to bring in a G sharp here. All right, so for the beginning of it, G natural, and then right here, 3 notes in a down bow, A, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay, try that with me. Ready, play. Again, ready, go. All right, make sure we're getting it clear. Add G natural, 2's all the way down there, G sharp, 2's all the way up here. Okay, now from here, we're gonna stay with A major. We're just gonna skip the E. So we're gonna go from C sharp up to A and back to C sharp. And then that's gonna go into our G chord. All right, so what we see is we have an interval called a sixth, C sharp up to A. So it's one finger on one string up to the next finger on the higher string. And then we're gonna do the same thing from B to G. So we go down one finger. Okay. Just try that with me. C sharp, A, C sharp, B, G, B. Ready, go. Do that again. Ready, go. All right, so listen to the B part up to there. Try it with me. 2, ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. All right, then we just have the little tail end of the phrase of the B part, and you've learned the whole tune. So for the end, we're going to do a little third walk down. Very common ending on fiddle tunes. We're going to come from F sharp down to D, E down to C sharp, and on D. All right, fun little music theory fact for you. So sixth and a third are the same interval inverted backwards, right? From C sharp up to A is sixth, but from A up to C sharp, the same 2 notes in the other direction, is a third. So what's happening here is we have 2 sixths followed by 2 thirds. And has a different sound, but theory-wise, they are equal but opposites. So if you just want to think of it in terms of chords, it's a little easier than thinking of it in terms of notes. Okay, so let's try that whole B part together and see how we get through. 1, 2, ready, play. Can end with a D octave on the end. All right, so there are the basic notes for folding down the sheets. Version I got from Claire Milliner and Walt Coker in the key of D. If you would like to go further into this tune, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where I will post an advanced tutorial for this tune where we'll go over some double stop ideas, some bowings, and some other things that will take the tune to the next level. I will see you next week for another Tune of the Week.